Well, hello everybody, I'm Paul. Welcome again to my kitchen. Got a special treat today. Going to do some cranberry muffins. They are lovely. I guarantee you if you make these, they won't last long in your house. They're a big hit here. First thing, start your oven, preheat it to 400 degrees. So I'm starting with 4 cups of flour, and to that I want to add 2 cups of sugar. Now I want to add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. There's 4 of them. Now I want to add 1 stick of butter that I've melted. And here I've got 2 eggs that I've just whisked up here like that. I'm going to add that. Now I need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. This is homemade vanilla. Just get the vanilla beans and some vodka. It's easy to make and just lovely. Now I need 1.5 cups of milk. So we'll go with, here's 1. And we just guess at the half. Don't have to be exact. There we are. Okay, now we just want to combine all this up. This is kind of fun part because I usually end up with some on my tummy. Maybe try to be careful this time. Smells lovely. Okay, now this is the fun part. If you've got a food processor, this is the time to bring it out. If you don't, not to worry. You need to chop up the cranberries either by hand or with the food processor. It's just a whole lot quicker if I put them in here. Now I've went through and tried to pick out any of the bad ones. So these are all, this is 2 cups of decent looking cranberries, and I'm just going to cut them up a bit. Of course, this is your recipe. You can use more, you can use less. No worries. So this is the consistency that I'm looking for. Here we are. Most of them been chopped a time or 2. So now we're just going to add our cranberries to our mixture. Like so. And this really gives it a nice flavor. You know, you've got the sweet from all the sugar and the muffin, but you got just a hint of the tart from the cranberries, and it just makes it nice. I remember the first time I made these, they didn't last long at all. It's super easy. You know? Smells good already. Okay, I got my cupcake tray lined with baking cups, but these ones actually have metal inside. Usually they're just paper. I've never used the metal ones, but it doesn't make a difference, I suppose. So this is the only tricky part here, is to get your batter in there without making a total mess. And this is the only way I know how to do it. So if you've got a better way, Let me know in the comments. I like to get a little bit more in there. Try to fill it about even with the paper. But don't have to be perfect. Okay, you can see I managed to get most of the batter into the cups correctly, and I got 2 dozen of them. These ones are filled up a little bit high, but you should get roughly 2 dozen muffins out of the mixture. So now we'll pop them in for about 18 minutes. I'll check them a little before that. It may need a little bit more, but 18 minutes or so at 400. Alright, I ended up letting these go 20 minutes. What you're looking for, you see some browning along the tops nicely. Not, you know, just a golden. And you want to do the knife test where you put it in and you see nothing sticking to the knife. That way you know that you're done. Well, this is the finished product. It's still really hot, it's hard to handle. And they say the proof's in the pudding, so. I like them. Now, of course, you could top with some frosting, or maybe even put some dusting of powdered sugar on it if you wanted to dress them up some. I like them like this because they're not overly sweet. But your recipe, do what you like with it. I just hope that you do try it. It was fun to share it with you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, be sure to check out my channel. I have a playlist with a bunch of cooking videos. More of these simple type, I call them my lazy man type of cooking shows. So until next time, we'll see ya.